The afternoon sun bathed the jewelry store in a warm glow. A seemingly ancient man with a serene, almost radiant face stepped inside. His eyes sparkled with an unusual light. He emanated an aura of peace and wisdom.
I'd never seen anyone quite like him before.
I am a traveler and I need a small diamond for a special amulet.
Daniel, charmed by the old man's demeanor, eagerly showed him his collection. The old man carefully examined each stone, speaking of their energy and their connection to the universe.
I found myself captivated. I had always thought of my jewels as mere stones, but he spoke of them as if they held ancient secrets.
He felt oddly drawn to this mysterious stranger. Little did he know, he was being drawn into a carefully woven web of deception. As the old man examined the diamonds, a young couple entered the store. They were clearly wealthy, dripping in jewels and fine clothing. The man was loud and boisterous.
Show us the most expensive necklace in the shop.
Daniel excused himself, his attention drawn to this new and potentially profitable clientele. The old man, seemingly unperturbed, continued to examine the diamond in his hand. When Daniel returned, the old man smiled sadly.
This diamond is not suitable after all. I apologize for taking up your time.
As he turned to leave, he stumbled, clutching his chest. Daniel rushed to his aid.
I feel dizzy, overwhelmed. Could I have a glass of water?
Daniel, concerned, hurried to get it. As he turned his back, the old man subtly pulled a small cloth from his sleeve. This cloth, unbeknownst to Daniel, was laced with a powerful, fast-acting sedative. A week later, the police arrived at Daniel's shop. They were investigating a string of robberies. They described a suspect matching the old man's description. They explained how the old man used a sedative-laced cloth to render his victims unconscious. Daniel listened, his blood running cold.
I recalled the old man's dizziness and the glass of water. I realized with a sinking feeling that I had been tricked.
The police asked Daniel to participate in a reenactment. They wanted to understand the old man's methods better. As Daniel recounted the story, he couldn't shake the feeling of foolishness. He had prided himself on his judgment, yet he had been so easily deceived. As he spoke, a familiar figure appeared in the doorway. The old man, looking as serene and wise as ever, smiled at Daniel. It was as if no time had passed at all. Daniel's blood ran cold. He watched in disbelief as the old man, using the same ruse of dizziness and a need for water, once again tricked him with the sedative-laced cloth. The police apprehended the old man. They marveled at his audacity, his ability to fool someone twice with the same trick. Daniel, however, felt a wave of shame wash over him. He had been a fool, blinded by the old man's spiritual facade.
As I sat in my ransacked shop, I realized the true value of the lesson I had learned. I had been deceived, yes, but I had also been given a gift, the gift of wisdom earned through experience. I vowed to never again let appearances cloud my judgment, to always trust my instincts.
The old man's deception had been a painful experience, but it had also been a powerful teacher. It had taught Daniel that the greatest wisdom often comes from our own mistakes. It had taught him the importance of learning from those mistakes and never allowing himself to be fooled twice.